just know that what you see right here in your screen on your screen may look all together, but it's a hot mess. I just spilled water all over myself because I always bring my drinking cup. Yeah, but it's water. I thought we'd talk about some of my favorite bright blushes today. I love talking about blush. It's one of my favorite things ever, but then again, what isn't? You've never seen a haul, like you don't know I'm a little bit of a makeup hoarder, and I say little bit because it makes me feel better. All right. Bright blushes. I have some drugstore, I have some high-end ones, and these are this is kind of like I put together all of the colors that I get really excited about wearing when it's spring and summer. I'll start with the blush that I'm wearing. It is from the Balm. Their in-stain blushes are fantastic. I have 3 of them. This color, that's the name. I never say it right. You all have taught me and I still don't say it right, but look at this color. It's on my face right now. It's bright, it's beautiful, and gosh, it doesn't look like I use it. Well, it is kind of a little bit dented down in the middle. Usually what I do, if you all could see how I use my makeup, I use it so carefully because I never know when I'm able to show it. So I just treat it with kid gloves. I wipe around the sides. It's ridiculous. But anyway, this is a great bright color. Oh, that's my mom. He gets excited when he sees her. Another color is Cargo. This is one of my favorites. I have used this for years. Cargo's Laguna. I feel like I've had this one, oh gosh, 2-3 years. Super bright color, very, very gorgeous on the cheeks. You know what? Why don't I give you some swatches? Why don't I act like I've got some sense and I've done this more than once? That is the first swatch from the Balm. Really nice color. Now, if you're of a deeper skin tone like me, a lot of times what happens with colors like that is I used to shy away from a color like that. But what happens is when you put it on your cheek after, you know, kind of defining a little bit and bronzing a little bit, carving out, you know, some structure in your face. When you put a color like that on, it really glows you up, really kind of opens your look up and makes you look a little glowy cheeked, and I like that. That's great for spring and summer. All right, so I'm going to show you Laguna, which is a beautiful shade. One of my other favorites, if you prefer pink, I mean, check that out. That is Laguna. You can see why I always use it. It's orange. One of the other shades, if you prefer like a brighter pink, it's called Key Largo from them. So yeah, let me show you that swatch. Really, really pretty orange. How bright and beautiful is that? Okay, we're gonna roll into the only cream that I brought, the only cream color that I brought, and look at that. That is Kevyn Aucoin's Liquid Fuchsia. All right, enough said. Things like this don't come along every day. It's expensive though. It's very expensive, but I love her. It's a great color. I like in the summer, this is my kind of routine with blushes. I like to put on a cream if I know I'm gonna be outside a lot. I put on a cream first and then top it with a very, very similar powder blush. And that lasts all day. Look at that, Liquid Fuchsia, so gorgeous. All right, this is a color from Tarte that I love. I hope this is still available. It's called Flush, and it is really a bright, look at that. It should be available. I hope it is. I was banking on it being available, but I've been wrong before. Look at that. Really, oh, that made me give you the finger. That's not good. But anyway, Flush is great. Great, 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 great. Right there on top. And if you can see, it's kind of like I could use it right over top of Liquid Fuchsia. I never have before. Thank God for this video, because I'm like going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. This is a great NARS color. It is called, gosh, you know, I got all the high-end ones. The drugstore ones are at the other end. Sorry about that. Boom. This is NARS Exhibit A. You've probably heard a lot about this, and I will be the first to tell you, don't be scared of it. It's not for everybody, no colors for everybody, but this is a color when used in limited, what is this hair in my face? When used in the right way, can look gorgeous on the cheeks and give you that same glow. Oh, she's right in front of the window. Now he's really gonna go crazy. Hey, Mom. Yeah, so Exhibit A, gorgeous. And this is just a straight up red. I used to be afraid of straight up reds too, but they can look beautiful on the cheeks. Beautiful, beautiful on the cheeks. And again, you just don't go crazy. A lot of times people like to use like a stippling brush instead. And this is a beautiful matte red shade. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, these are inexpensive and I love them. These are from Sleek and they are their Blush by Threes. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is my favorite one. I had to pick. I have Flame, I have like Pink Sprint. Those are gorgeous. They're on my blog swatched. But this is Pumpkin. And I love Pumpkin because I think it's the more versatile one. because you got orange in here, you got pink, and then you got this deeper kind of a coral. And so I do love pumpkin. Pumpkin is everything. So, so good. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do the deepest color, the bright pink for you. Oh my God. She's waving to Max. Max is going nuts. I mean, this is practically neon orange. Amazing neon-y orange. So gorgeous. I have it swatched, I believe, on my blog. So if you want to see pumpkin, just put in sleek pumpkin and you'll see it. Pure Color Blush. This is one from Estee Lauder. And I wasn't really into these. They have a lot of colors, and I find these at the CCO. I think they're available as well on the Estee Lauder site. This one is called Naughty. Yes, it is. It's called Naughty. And it is. It's a naughty orange. So, so beautiful. Ugh. Boom. I think I do prefer, as you can tell, I do prefer more of a matte blush. It just happens that way. I like matte blushes. I have shimmers in my collection, you know, shimmer blushes, but I really love the mattes. I kind of like, even though these swatches are a hot mess, I kind of like putting them on the same hand next to light colors so you can see the differences. All right, so that is Naughty. So Naughty is kind of the deepest orange there, but Exhibit A is like the deepest red. Yeah, go play with her. Go play with her. All right, this is a drugstore one, and this is Black Radiance. So you can find this at like a bigger CVS if they carry the Black Radiance line of cosmetics. Very inexpensive blush. Not so super bright, but I wanted to tell you about it anyway, because for a lot of people, this will be bright. You know, it doesn't have to be like almost neon to be bright, if you asked me. So this is the color Raspberry. Yeah, Raspberry. That was really simple. It's just called Raspberry. Woo! And again, it's a little deeper than the rest of these, but baked blushes are just, oh, I mean, look at that. That is amazing. Where did I put it on here? Oh, okay. And on my skin, it's right there. So, so gorgeous. Let me do that one more time. I kind of go fast sometimes. So that is the Raspberry from Black Radiance. Gorgeous. Okay, and you can't forget when you're talking about bright blushes, Cinnamon from NYX. Cinnamon is gorgeous. NYX blushes are really, really great. There aren't a lot of colors. I have one that's a pink, and I love it, love it, love it. I forget what it's named. And then I have this one, and I think I have one more. But I need to investigate and make sure those are all the colors I need, because they're such a good price point. They really aren't expensive, and they're good. So Cinnamon is kind of a brighter one, a brighter orange. Almost leans coral, at least it looks on the viewfinder. It looks straight up orange in the package, though, to me. These are great, and I love it. Everybody should check out this color range. If you haven't checked out Jordana blushes, where do I get Jordana? I mean, before I even go any further. Kmart, Walgreens. Kmart and Walgreens, I think those are the biggest places. I'm sorry, there's just this hair I can't get out of my face. Anyway, they're the places that have Jordana blushes. I had to end up ordering them up online at Cherry Culture. Really inexpensive. They're like, what, $3 a piece? 3 or less, really. If you catch them during the sale. They're having a sale right now, 20% off everything. I put that up on my blog. Anyway, these are great blushes. The pigmentation is out of this world. They make some of the greatest, like, I like a lot of the kind of reddish browns colors, but I wanted to bring a bright one to you today. This is called Apple Cheeks, and it says it all. Apple Cheeks is everything, because it's a beautiful color. This is going to look great on so many people. Beautiful, beautiful color that is going to look just like awake, lively, healthy cheeks on a lot of different, you know, skin tones. So that's Apple Cheeks. And again, when you think about the fact that this is super pigmented, wears all day, doesn't fade. I have cheeks that eat blush. None of these colors are a problem. None of these brands blushes are a problem with me. So they stay put all day. When you think about that, a $3 blush, it's time to investigate. Now this is the most pigmented blush here, and it isn't very expensive. It's Coastal Scents Forever Blush, and you probably heard a lot about these. I know I got like 4 of these. I have a post on like four or 5 of these. These are the most pigmented blushes I've ever seen. This, you have to be careful. You just tap it very, very lightly. I'll show you what happens. Let me tap. I mean, unbelievable. You tap it and bam. And it just keeps building up. It's getting darker and darker. I mean, this stuff is unreal. And then when I actually rub my finger in the color, that's what happens. Unreal. I didn't even want to do it with that finger. I did all that for nothing. All right, I'm going to put it on the other hand. This is one of the darkest colors. It's called Alluring. Look at that. Alluring. I mean, that is unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. And last but not least is something that came out recently that I think is so good. Milani, I love you. They came out with 2 blushes. This is Bella Rosa, which is my favorite. The other one is a lighter pink, so that's something definitely to consider if this is a little bit too much for you. But this is number 11, Bella Rosa, and it is fierce. It is fierce fuchsia. Fierce fuchsia. And really great. I love baked blushes. I really, really do. I wish I had more of them. I wish there were more brands that made them. But that is Bella Rosa. Unbelievable. Gosh. Oh, you can tell I like matte blushes. I'm looking at my hands and there's like not a shimmer to be found. None. All right, guys, I hope that was enjoyable for you. Definitely check out, you know, these different brands and their blushes. You know, if you're in the market for a little blush, or if you're a little bit of a hoarder like myself and you just need some blush, you know what I'm talking about. Need. All right, guys, thanks a lot for joining me and Max, who is left to play with my mother. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.